I'm finally gonna do it. If you don't know me, I'm Nicole and I run Via DeSanti on Instagram. I like to collect clothing for my future babies and I just love sharing the experience of baby fever in my 20s. So I figured I could share it here on YouTube too. So we'll be sharing some vintage Ralph Lauren items today. If you guys are interested in any of the items that you see, make sure to follow the link below. I link my LTK so that you can also shop them. Make sure you do that and also make sure you follow me on Instagram. So let's get started. I went ahead and just took out all my most recent pieces from the last few months. I would say the last 2 months, and I have them all organized on here. I'm gonna just kind of place them on the couch now to have them ready for the video. These are just adorable and so cute, and most of them are linked on my LTK, so make sure you check that out. First up, the cutest vintage Ralph Lauren jeans. It's our size large, so this is equal to a 12 to 18 months. Toddler sizes are really useful to save. Jeans are always kind of like a staple piece in the closet, right? This is from their vintage brand, so this is from Polo Jeans Co. I believe this brand was more common in the 90s. If you do spot one at the thrift store or online, just know that it's vintage and it's from the 90s. That makes this one really rare. It has the yellow tag. Always look for this like creamy colored tag. It also has like all the other tags, so this is brand new. And a lot of people will question whether or not the elastic works. As long as you're getting it from like a reputable resale site, they're more than likely either going to point it out that it does not work, or they'll state that the elastic is in good condition. So elastic doesn't always go bad on vintage items. Cool thing about these is that not only are they vintage, they're also 100% cotton, and it's not like the cotton nowadays where 100% cotton feels super stiff. It's like buttery soft. The wash is so nice, the quality is amazing, and they also have these snaps. I think it's kind of hard to find jeans with snaps like this all around the seam, the inside seam. I think those are so useful for a baby, especially if you don't know whether or not they'll be potty trained by the time they are 18 months old. So it gives that flexibility. Having a jean that also has a button, it also has a zipper, but it also has snaps for easy diaper changes. Vintage overall is so much better. The details are amazing. These pockets are functional. Have these little like American flag here, the little American flag here, the Polo Jean logo on the button, a really cool tag on the inside. I'm so happy I was able to find one brand new. Here, I'm gonna get a little bit ahead of myself, but this is size 9 months, so maybe it's a bit of a stretch, but in a bigger size, little mommy and me outfit would be adorable. That's the first piece. Up is a collection of sweaters. So if you follow me on Instagram, I talked about how this sweater was very special because it came with a little note from Cindy. It was stating that she started this shop in order to help out her senior living community pay bills. So that was really sweet. And this is a Polo Ralph Lauren, I believe maybe Y2K. This label sometimes is a little bit tricky. I just love these chunky knit sweaters because you can layer them up. You can use them pretty much year-round inside at home, so they're really flexible and they're also pretty much gender neutral. Here's the next one. This is a Ralph Lauren classic. If you are ever in the market for one, they can be a bit pricey, and so I hold off until I can find one in a good price range, maybe between $20 to $30. They're a really good investment because they also resell really well. So if you ever need to sell something, you can always do it really easily with this type of sweater, specifically the flowered one. So it's a good investment piece. I think it's a nice staple closet and you can match. This is the next Ralph Lauren piece that I got, and it's just absolutely adorable. I love little sets like this because they're just so flexible in like how you can style it. You can like use this onesie for something else, and just the quality of the cotton of Ralph Lauren, vintage Ralph Lauren cotton, also new, but vintage Ralph Lauren cotton is so nice. This is the cutest little 2-piece set. It has a bodysuit and a romper. It has the most adorable little sheep and duckling print, and it's so cute and so buttery soft. You just know it's quality. This is also pretty gender neutral, so I'm in love with this one. Now, this one I've already shown on my Instagram, and this is a Ralph Lauren baby bear knit sweater. One thing about Ralph Lauren is that they take out these bear knit sweaters, I would say for every season, and they are highly coveted. Specific ones just do really well on the resale market. Just look at all the detail. It's amazing, right? So if you've seen my Instagram, I've had this on a couple of reels because I'm just honestly obsessed with it. So bought this resale. I did not buy this at full price. I bought this on eBay, I believe. It was still pricey, but it's one of those that I'm willing to spend just a little bit more. It's just something that holds a lot of sentimental value for me because it's so sweet. And I know it's a girl piece, but if I don't have girls, you can always sell or give away. So it's totally okay with me. Next one was actually quite a funny purchase just because I was late night on eBay just doing my usual browsing, and I find this lamb's wool rabbit hair baby knit. Look how cute. And guess how much it was, guys? It was $8, but it wasn't just $8 for this sweater. It came with the matching hat, lamb's wool, and then the cutest little tiny pants. They're corduroy with functional pockets. I was actually kind of afraid that they would cancel it because I saw another listing this exact sweater just in pink instead of blue, and it was going for about $69, I think, and I was figuring that maybe the seller might regret it. They did message me, but they let me know that it was a mistake on their end for listing it at that price. Either way, they would still honor it. But I really treasure it that they were honest and that they kept their word and the price. Now this is like one of those pieces that may or may not work out just because of the season, but you can use sweaters at home, and also this pant can be used in so many ways. But I try to stay away from size 0 to 3 months unless it's like a very special piece like this one. Next is this absolutely stunning vintage dress from their 2004 collection. Now these are also kind of like those bear sweaters, but they're their intarsia sweaters. Many of these are just produced for that year. It's a combination of knits and wools. This one had a theme of a barn. It's usually always a barn or farm theme. And the sad part with this beautiful dress is that when I did get it, the listing picture did not show that there was like weakness in the yarn here. The seller did say that it was in excellent condition. There were no flaws. They only used it once. When I received the dress, it did have a very strong detergent odor, so I had a feeling maybe they washed it before they put it in the bin. There's always an issue. Well, not an issue. There's always a specific way that you want to wash wool items. You always have to be very careful with what type of soaps and detergents you use because this can happen. This could also be just improper storage, not put it under proper AC conditions. And so all of those things can add up and then cause weaknesses in wool. I'm gonna have to fix this one. I think it's gonna be a pretty easy fix. I'm just looking for yarn that is in the same color. I wish they had in my size too, but honestly, it's just so beautiful. I have a couple more. This one was part of a bundle that I found that I had been eyeing for a long time, but it was just always way too expensive for me to just hit buy. The deal was really good because it's this skirt, and this skirt retailed for $125 plus this blouse, just like this. This one doesn't have the retail price, but I would assume maybe somewhere around like $30, $40. And then this cotton wool sweater, which retailed $65. Hard to find fabrics like these nowadays, so if I can snag it for a really good deal, then I will. So 65 plus maybe 40 and 125. It's like a $200 outfit. This is also 85% wool and 15% rabbit hair, so this is quality item here. The great part is that you can always just up the size, the waist size, so it can fit for quite a while, maybe like a year, maybe 2 years even. Outfit is just so adorable. Look at this. And then with the little sweater. So this is really cute. And they dropped the price a little bit. And I'll put the price on the screen, but I think it was worth it. So last piece is another really adorable skirt. Also eyeing this one for a while. It was $65 retail. I think I got it for $19 or $20. It has this gorgeous fabric and it has a lined interior. So gorgeous. And you can also pair this with the same sweater, with the same blouse, and it will look stunning. So I love this little garden antique style skirt. And yeah, I hope you really enjoyed seeing all the items that I have bought for my future babies. If you liked something, make sure to hit the link below to go to my LTK where I've linked almost all of these items, for the most part, if not some similar, more modern equivalents of them. So definitely check those out. I've done the work of looking for it, so you don't have to do that. So make sure you follow me on here or follow my Instagram where I'm a little bit more active. Hope you all enjoyed and have a great day.